This is my wife, Mary. My name is Bill Myers. I'm sure all of you know me because I am the Oval Champion.
However, this is really about Joburg. And what? Yeah, it's about Joburg, honey. It's okay. I work for a school district, so I think life is all about education. So we're going to have a little history lesson tonight. Joburg was born September 13th, 1982. Little did we know what we were in for. 1982 was the year of the dog. People born in the year of the dog possess the best traits of human nature. They have a deep sense of loyalty, are honest, and inspire other people's confidence because they know how to keep secrets. But dog people are somewhat selfish, terribly stubborn, and eccentric. They care little for wealth, yet somehow they always seem to have money. They can be cold emotionally and sometimes distant at parties. They can find fault with many things that are noted for their sharp tongues. But dog people are most good leaders. In 1982, Disney's futuristic park, Epcot Center, opened in Florida. Does anybody know what Epcot stands for? Come on. Experimental Community of Tomorrow. In 1982, the first CD player was sold in Japan. Doctors performed the first implant of an artificial heart, and Time's Man of the Year was the computer. In 1982, the year a computer scientist at Carnegie Mellon University first suggested the use of the smiley emoticon as a way of expressing emotion in email. I think 82 was a good year, Joburg. 1982 was the first year of freeware. It only took them 2 years to change it to shareware. It must have been a money thing. In 1982, Joburg would have heard songs on the radio like Ebony and Ivory from Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder, and songs by Olivia Newton-John, I'm sure his favorite, or maybe Survivor's Eye of the Tiger. 1982 also saw the release of Michael Jackson's second adult solo album, Thriller. And we know Joburg is very much into thrills. Some of the most popular TV programs of 1982 were some of these. And you know, Joburg, I think they were produced just for you. Hill Street Blues, Magnum P.I., and especially Knight Rider. There were some popular movies at the time too, E.T. the Extraterrestrial and Star Trek II. The 80s had a very distinct personality among the pop culture. It was in the 80s that we saw the first mass hysteria for new toys. There was a huge shortage of this one particular toy. And Bill and I wanted to make sure that Joburg didn't miss out, because I'm sure that he did. This last year has been the 25th anniversary of the Cabbage Patch. And it also has a little book in it. The little book is Billy the Bear. Also during the 80s, there was a toy that really made us wonder about you, Joburg. And I think it definitely had an influence over you. Now this is something very safe, and you could take it to work and maybe they think differently of you. It's the Mutant Ninja Turtle Assault Gear. You know how Joburg loves to dress up, and he has all those racing outfits. That's what I call them, because they all have to match. Outfits. On to a little bit more serious trivia. In 1982, the average cost of the house, $82,200. Your average income in 1982 was $21,050. The average monthly rent means you could move out and not be at home anymore. $320. Cost of a gallon of gas. 91 cents. The average price of a new car. $7,983. Cost of a postage stamp.
5 cents.
34 cents. 20 cents. 1982 also saw the beginning of a severe recession in the United States. Not much different than today. And now,
for the important stuff. Gordon John Cotton with the Indy 500, beating Rick Mears by 1600ths of a second. Rick Mears went on to win the car championship. Rick Mears is our favorite on top. There were 3 U.S. Grand Prix in 1982. Niki Lauda won in Long Beach, John Watson won in Detroit, and Michele Alboreto won in Las Vegas. Nicky Rosberg won the World Championship. And if anybody cares, Darrell Waltrip won the NASCAR Championship. But, the really important stuff. Brad Lackey became the first American World Motocross Champion in 500 class. And Danny Laporte became the first American World Champion in 250 class. 1982 was a bad year for poor guys. So bad they didn't even make one in 83.
the first time I met Jober was the day that Bill decided to offer our home to the first ever Dromo team meeting. I was so excited about it. There were quite a few guys that showed up, but Jober was my instant favorite, and I'm going to tell you why. Everybody came in, served themselves some drinks, we had some snacks around, and then there was Jober. He walked around everywhere and put a coaster under every single glass that was sitting on my furniture. And I have loved him ever since. I knew then that he was raised right. Jober is the son I never had, although Bill says he's the son we never wanted. I know that Jober has on more than one occasion taken care of Dad at the Long Beach Grand Prix, and he's always looking out for the old guy. I thank you, Jober, for protecting Bill from the bad guys on the way to Phoenix. But honestly, sometimes I think you're the one that's 51, and Bill's the one that's 26. Oh, and by the way, Bill wanted me to make sure to say that that spin was just a racing incident. Happy birthday, Jober.